Right, welcome back to MacArthur's. I've actually fucked that last job off because the two people I was with were a couple of lazy wankers and I didn't like them and I told them that. And anyway, I've got myself a new business venture, which is probably the best job in the world. First of all, this is my office. And they're my customers. Yeah, there it is. You read that? Well, yeah, this is officially the best job in the world. Today I've actually sold more than I've drunk. So everything's going well. I've made about, well, put it this way, I've made about €30. And I've still expect to sell, I've got about another 7 or 8 cans to sell. And I was only making €26 a day, and I'm making $1.50 a can here. I was only making €26 a day on that boat. So anyway, in your house out, Mitchell Branson. I think I could be at home welding. Right, fucking hell. Right, the business venture didn't go quite as planned. I used to sell me beer, I say used to, for one day. On the other side of that island, that's Turtle Island, also known as Maratanisi. I did it for one day, I was doing alright as well. I sold, I don't know, about 40 cans in the first day, for €2 a can. I weren't ripping anybody off. €2, any beer in Lagana is going to cost you three and a half. And these are big cans, alright, cheap from Lidl, but I never got the cheapest, it's good stuff, I like it myself. Grafenwolde, Germany's almost best. So anyway, I weren't ripping people off. People were happy that I was there selling them ale. And anyway, yesterday I decided to stock up on some beer. I didn't go out, I didn't have my sign up. I was in Lagana Bay and I got a visit off the Coast Guard. Basically, first of all, they come up and asked if I got any ale. And I knew what they were on about. I said, yeah, I've got some, but it's cold. It's not cold. And anyway, he said, I can't sell any ale. If I do, there's a big fine. You know, what is wrong with this world? I'm not ripping anybody off. I paid the tax on the beer. I'm selling the beer a lot cheaper than they do anywhere in Lagana. People wanted the service. There's no beer on the island. You know what I mean? If you want a pint, you can't get one. I was doing everybody a favour, basically. So anyway, the Coast Guard said I can't sell it. So they're happy to enforce that law, right, which is somehow going to cost the government money. I don't know how, because I paid the taxes on the beer. But anyway, they weren't happy with me selling it, said I'm going to get a big fine if I do it again. And yet, right, I'm in a National Marine Park here. The speed limit is 6 knots everywhere. There's restrictions on anchoring and all sorts of restrictions because of the turtles, loggerhead turtles. And where I am in the bay, 6 knots limit. You've got water skiers, you've got jet skiers, you've got all sorts, people throwing their anchor in places what's prohibited, and they don't say a word. You try and make a few quid, and they're on your back. So, I've had enough of that in England. Greece ain't like that, by the way. I love the Greeks. I've had a bit of a problem with the people I was working for. To be honest, a load of wankers. But the dad, actually, the one that kills people, I met him, and he's alright, he's not a bad bloke. So I'm not going to grass him up. I was going to grass him up for smoking pot and being pissed all the time, but I'm not doing, even though it was them that grassed me up. When the Coast Guard come, I didn't even have the sign up. I weren't selling ale. I've got to make a bit of a course change as Williston Island. Yeah, I weren't even selling ale. It's just money. And hang on. Right, we should miss it now. So now I'm heading for Malta. I'll try and fly me trade in the Blue Lagoon, see how we get on there, until I get fucking kicked off again. But anyway, like I say, the Greeks are great, lovely country, easy going, great birds, not that it matters to me, because I never fucking shag any of them. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll keep. Oh, by the way, I've got 60 cans getting rid of here in 3 or 4 days before I get to Malta. So it should be fun. And by the way, it's not my first failed business venture. You know, like musical Match, who was with me for a few weeks. His name was Match in his musical. So we went down Laganar Beach, where all fit birds were. Tits out and everything, and we had these on our backs. We'll sing you a song for €2. Tit rubs, just €1 per side. Now, I think that's a bargain, and I think it's a good idea. But we didn't get any tit rubs. We made a few quid, well, about €14 actually. But we drunk about, I don't know, about 50. So that weren't the best idea in the world, but you know, you've got to keep plugging away. And anyway, people keep calling me a fat bastard. And I'm not. I'm 39 years old, I'll have you know. I'm not in bad shape. I'll be better, like. Good morning, this is what it's all about, life on the open sea. I'm 100 miles away from Laganar now. I've been sailing for about just short of 12 hours. When I first started off, I was close hauled in 20-25 knots of wind, making about 3 knots ship. But then the wind come round a bit, still kept strong, but it come round a bit, and then the boat was going pretty good. Leaning over quite a bit, which gets on your tits after a while. Very bumpy. Hard to get any sleep. At the moment, we're on a still rolling. At the moment, we're on a beam reach, doing between 7.5 knots at times. For a 30-foot, 6.5 ton boat, that's not bad. Yeah, everything's been working great. The wind vane, fantastic. I've not touched the tiller apart from I was O2 for an hour, get to tidy up and get something to eat. And that's the only time I've touched the tiller. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we're 226 miles away from Malta now, and at this rate I should be there in about 38 hours. But I'll be surprised if I can keep this speed up, although the winds seem to be pretty constant. So, anyway, see you later. Feel the salt pumping through my veins. Aha.